Hey y'all, I thought I would do a grocery haul today. I haven't done one in a while because we've been eating out of our freezer and our pantry. So our meal plans have been around everything that we already have. But today I picked up a few things, so I thought I would do a grocery haul and just show you what I got this time. I picked up this bin here because there's some things I need to store away. And this is my new exciting purchase, y'all. I've been waiting to get this porch goose and they finally had it in stock. And so it's like, I'm gonna put it on the porch of my office and I'm gonna dress it up for like the different holidays and stuff. I know that sounds crazy, but I actually used to have a Christmas tree that I kept up year round and I would change it out for each holiday. So it's just something that I like to do, and I don't have that Christmas tree anymore. So this is like a little simple thing that I could sort of do for that as well. Anyway, I got that at Walmart. There's Sasha just kind of snoozing. All right, let's see what we got here in our grocery haul. So these aren't like the healthiest things, I don't think. We just got like some stuff that like snacks and stuff we don't usually have. Cheetos Puffs, that's for my daughter. Some goldfish for my daughter. We needed a little bit more eggs, so I got 12. A dozen eggs. We got these Nutty Buddies. We are going to the lake this weekend, and so we're gonna grill burgers and stuff. So I got some chips to go along with our burgers, and that's the chips. One of the meals that I haven't made yet is the meatballs and pasta. And so I got some breadsticks. These are those like the ones that are almost like the ones from Olive Garden. And so I got those to go along with that. I wanted raspberries, but they didn't have any, so they gave me strawberries. I needed a new candle, so I've been using like the Bath and Body Works ones, but now I'm going to switch just to Walmart. I got the white rose and peach. I've never had this one before. I love rose smells and I like peach smells, so I thought that was a good combination. Apparently I got a cabbage. I don't remember ordering it, but I use cabbage quite often, so possibly. I'll have to check my order and see if that was a mistake or if I really ordered that. So I got some granola oats and honey bars for snacks. I got, here are the buns for the hamburgers. And I got like some deodorant my husband needed, some tomatoes. My daughter likes these kind of like ramen, and she also likes the pho. And this one she's really been liking. It's at Walmart. So I got a couple of those and a couple of the ramen. Those are just extra stuff if she like needs a quick meal or something. I got some more milk. I needed a little bit of milk. I needed some more dog pads for Lucy. And don't know what else is in there. Oh, nail polish remover. And here's the burgers. I got some burgers there for us to grill. And then I got this wreath. I thought it would look nice for like St. Patrick's Day. And I do have an Easter wreath with like eggs and stuff, but I thought this would be nice for either all year round, like anytime it's not a holiday and I don't have a wreath, or just for like St. Patrick's Day. So thought that was kind of cool. I'm going to put that up in a little bit. So that is the grocery haul of what I got. Not a whole lot of stuff, but yeah, that's just what I needed this week so far. Okay, it's that time of year. I'm in Texas. I'm actually near Houston, Texas, and we start to get hummingbirds around mid-March. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling up my hummingbird feeders. I found 2 older ones that I had last year. They're a little bit damaged, but I think they'll still work, and I'll probably pick up a few more if I see some at Dollar Tree. So I make my own hummingbird food, and I've done a video on this before with the exact recipe and everything like that. It's really, really simple. It's just sugar and water, and you boil it, and then you let it cool down all the way, and you fill your feeders. So hummingbirds are really tiny, and they're actually not meant to have the red dye. It can hurt their organs. It can cause tumors and just all kinds of bad stuff. So I started making my own hummingbird food a couple of years ago. Prior to that, I used to always get the red food. And I found out that the hummingbirds will find the feeder. The feeder itself is red, and it's got like the yellow flowers and all of that. And that's what hummingbirds are looking for. So I'm really excited about this time of year because hummingbirds are actually my favorite bird. And whenever I see a hummingbird, it instantly makes me happy. So we start to see hummingbirds around mid-March, and we see them all the way to about fall. And I see all kinds. I see green ones, brown ones, purple ones, you know, mixed colors, all kinds of stuff. So comment down below where you're from. Say hi. Let me know when you start to see hummingbirds in your area. So as you can see here, this is a really simple recipe. It probably is even cheaper than buying the red food dye kind of food that you get for hummingbirds. It's just sugar and water, you know, something that you have already in your pantry. So I really enjoy making hummingbird food and just kind of keeping up with that. We've also been having a lot of flowers spring up here in our area. And so I'm also going to get ready to plant my own. We see different things here in my area in Texas. We get bluebonnets around this time of year. That's our state flower. And then we also see like Indian paintbrushes and buttercups and all that. But I like to plant zinnias, so that's what I'm going to plant here in my 2 pots. And I have kind of like a water trough area that I'm going to plant some of these in. These are seeds, and I'm just going to go ahead and just put them in the soil, space them out, and water them. These are really easy to grow in my area, and they're really resilient to heat, to cold, to any of that stuff. So you can't go wrong with zinnias, and they're really colorful. You can get the kind that grow really tall, which is what I got, or you can get some shorter dwarf kind. So here's the hummingbird feeders. I've filled them up and hung them up in their usual spots, and hopefully I will see some hummingbirds soon. Let's take a little walk around and I'll show you some of the growth that we have here. This is a fig tree. As you can see, it's starting to have growth, and the fig tree grows really, really rapidly. So by like next week, it'll be like full of leaves. If you're new here, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and come back. I will be showing updates of my fruit trees, the zinnias, everything that's happening here at School of Scarlet Homestead. So I have a lot of fruit trees on the property. This is just one. I also have some rose bushes that I trimmed over the winter, and I was a little nervous because I trimmed them a lot shorter than I usually do, and they are having lots of growth and they're growing really well. So pretty soon they'll be full of green leaves, and then the roses will come after. So I'm happy with, you know, that everything did come back and nothing died. So I love to have roses here by my door and just kind of pick them and keep them inside and use them for my baths. It's something that I really enjoy. This is a nectarine tree on the property, and it is doing well. It has, you know, little flowers on it, which will turn to nectarines. Some of the other fruit trees that we have are plums. We also have peaches. We also have oranges. We have pears. We have lots of different fruit trees here on the property, and we've added some new ones. These are some new peach trees that we planted before winter, and they are showing growth. So pretty soon we will have some growth on that one too. At the same time, we are using our rusty old little tractor here and gathering up more firewood. We are still having a little bit of cold here in Texas. We are projected to have like another little cold snap here soon, and we will get down to freezing. So we have chopped some firewood with some, you know, fallen pieces and things we found around the property. And so hopefully that is the last of winter. And so that is what I wanted to share with you today. I'm going to run off and do some errands now, and I will catch you on our next video.